Hello Aries, welcome to the channel. This is Asnointia here. For those of you who are returning, thank you so much for liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome. So this is a general love reading, and I'll be looking into the feelings and emotions of the person that you are connecting with on a romantic level, what it is that they're feeling and thinking towards you currently. The deck that I'm using is the Goddess Oracle deck by Amy Sophia Marashinsky. So some of you may have been in a relationship. This could have been in the past, could also be a current relationship. For others of you, this could be somebody that you've had a situationship with. And for a small portion of you, this could be somebody that you've met. And you know there's a whole lot of energy there, a lot of chemistry, but no one's really speaking up. Also, for those of you who are new, my method of reading is just slightly different. I do have the ability of channeling through my higher intuitive self to get the answers that I need. I do not channel through any spirit guides. I never have. At the end of this reading, I do channel Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel to provide you with some advice based on what comes up today. And I do have certain reasons why I do not channel through spirit guides. All right, wow. It's kind of all over the place, Aries. You have here, first card, the strongest, wisdom, followed by betrayal. After that, we have laughter, justice, abundance, selfhood, illusion, wild woman, followed by feelings and emotions under the bottom of the deck, the overall arching theme. I'm going to express to you what it is that your person of interest is feeling towards you currently. My dear Aries, time has gone by, and what's done is done. I have learned my lesson. I have learned from the mistakes, and I am different now. I am wiser. I now realize what I've done, though. In your eyes, and factually, I have betrayed you. You thought you could predict me. You thought you knew me. And it turns out you never really knew me at all. Now there's a lack of faith and a lack of trust. It's hard to go back. I can't change the past. I also feel that in this connection, there is a sense of laughter, happiness that comes from you. And my heart, I know that in this connection, you are someone who makes me feel young again, alive again, want to thrive and live my life. You make life worth living. I also feel that in this connection, you have this way of knowing who I am. You know what makes me laugh. You know what makes my heart happy. You know what makes me tick. And you are that ray of sunshine on the cloudiest of days. You make my world come to light. And you make me feel warm. You provide me with comfort. I feel that you are my confidant. And I do know that a lot of things have happened and I have not been very just with you. I have not been that individual that has been fair. This fairness, it's difficult. There is a lack of I also know that in this connection, so much has happened between us. I have not truly behaved honorably. Here there was no equal give and take. All I was ever doing was just taking and taking. I never really gave. And I was very selfish. And now I want to make things better, but it's hard for me to do so. I know money has been a theme sometimes in this connection. Me being materialistic. Me wanting to have it all. I need it all. And sometimes seeing the potential that you have, it actually intimidates me. I want to learn from you. I want to gain from you. And I also want to be someone who can work towards this goal, be this power couple. Because I see you now as someone who has drifted, shifted the mindset. You are no longer the person you used to be. I see you now as somebody who has moved beyond the past. You are now more secure. You are guarded. You're defensive. Everything about you now is unique. You're no longer as naive as you once were. You've changed, and many times I thought you were dependent, but now I see you. You've moved on. You are now independent, self-reliant, self-sufficient. You don't need me. You don't need anybody. You have this aura of being single and ready to mingle, and that actually scares me. I feel intimidated. But how do you know all of the feelings that I feel for you? You can't possibly. How do you know how embarrassed I am for the way I behaved and the things that I did? I hide behind a false mask. I hide behind a veil. And I do not tell you the truth. I act as if I am emotionally detached. But the truth is I'm not. The truth is I'm hiding, and I'm embarrassed because I was very sneaky. I was trying to do things behind the scenes. Saying a few words here and there, taking out a few sentences. What you don't know won't hurt you. Or will it? It appears to have hurt you. I hurt you. And now I know that in this connection there used to be deception, deceit, suspicion, treachery, lies. So many things happened that were quite nasty. It should never have happened, but it did. I also feel that in this connection there are these intense feelings and emotions that I go through. Things that I know that I have experienced and I am going through right now. I have feelings and emotions for you. I have love for you. And yet, I keep my distance. I act emotionally detached. I fear. I fear you because I feel unworthy now. I can't make things right. I can't take back what I did in the past. I can't reverse this betrayal. I can't change that sneaky behavior. What I want to do is show you who I am now. I have changed. I am wiser, no longer the same as I once was. For now, in my heart, I keep loving you, even though in this connection there is a sense of betrayal. And this wisdom has taught me patience. Hopefully one day, I'll be able to talk to you again. All right, Aries. Interesting. Definitely something happened here in the past, and your person of interest does not want to connect with you because if they do, they fear that all of this has to be discussed as well. And they would rather just cover it up, put a blanket over it. And because of that, there is a little bit of an issue here because whatever they did, it changed your perspective and the way you view this connection. They see you now as somebody who has moved on, somebody who may not need them anymore, may not want them anymore. That actually scares them. Now, this is how they view you. This doesn't mean that you actually are like this. Some of you may have moved on. Some of you may be more independent now. Some of you may also be quite defensive. You are worried that if anybody else comes into your life, they may do the same thing that this person did. So I do see that here, and I do see one good card here, though, wisdom. First card, the strongest. The only issue is that even though they're wiser, even though they've changed, even though they are a better version of themselves now, Aries, you can't tell because they're not really approaching you. They're not telling you. They're not expressing themselves to you because they're hiding from you here with the illusion. Overall, they do have good feelings and emotions for you. Very intense, very loving, very caring. All right, for those of you who are new, the cards I just had a look at, that is the current status of your person of interest now. This particular deck, this is the Lover's Path Tarot, and this is for those of you that may never have received the closure that you deserved. You got two cards coming up here. A lot of struggle, guys. This is that piece of information that you've been missing. Certain things that may have happened that caused this connection to go downhill. So this is for those of you that never received the closure that you deserved. Your person of interest may have ghosted you. They may have faded over time. They may have abandoned you. The communication between the both of you is quite less now. So you wonder, where are we? Are we even together? Now, I can definitely tell you, Aries, the 5 of Staves, the 7 of Staves, and the 6 of Cups, this combination right here, it is extremely intense. It truly is not good because these are very unhappy and sad cards. Here, this is what it is. The 5 of Staves talks about how back in the day, your person of interest had and felt that there was a lot of conflict. There was a lot of competition, ego-oriented competition, losing sight of what's really important because of petty disagreements. What your person wanted to do, Aries, was move beyond these petty concerns and worries and understand what's really important. They wanted to unify forces. So here it does appear that there were arguments, right? But it wasn't for something that actually mattered. And that's exactly where you got the wisdom from, right? Now there's that wisdom card that you got in the beginning. The first card was the strongest. This person's no longer like this because this is in the past. Before, there was a lot of disagreements and arguments over petty things, little things that truly just did not matter. And now it's almost as if this person is more mature, they're more wise, and there's that lesson that they've learned. Pick your battles, right? That's what they've learned. So here we also have the 7 of Staves. Let's have a look at that. Aha. Here it talks about defensiveness, being combative, struggling. It talks about how your person of interest at some point in time was feeling very overwhelmed, and they had become their own worst enemy. They started to create problems to distract from what was really going on. Here, success was possible, but only after dealing with a difficult person or situation that opposed one's intentions. They needed to be careful to not let other people's mess become their own. So they started to feel very overwhelmed, and they became their own worst enemy. And they would talk about other things instead of truly focusing on the issue at hand. Similar to this card here. Your person of interest here was arguing over petty things, and they were not truly getting to the heart of the matter. Why do people avoid things? Because anything that's real may trigger their heartstrings. So here, your person of interest was not getting to the heart of the matter. They were not getting to the point. They were beating around the bush, and they did not want to deal with reality. They were procrastinating because of the fear of something real. Something real was happening. It was going to happen. But there was fear. And that's why this person did not move forward in that way. They only focused on what they wanted to focus on, not what they needed to focus on. We have here also the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups here talks about how your person of interest was feeling restricted by the past and by past memories, lost harmony, and cynicism. This talks about children and childhood memories, wanting to shed sad thoughts that constrain. There was the need to have an ability to create sweetness within the home, incorporating the strengths of the past into the present. So, one of the reasons why your person of interest also was having these issues, why they were kind of delaying the inevitable, avoiding an actual topic, it was because of certain things that happened in their past. So this could be trauma. This could be a bad relationship where they just feel that, it didn't work out in that relationship. It's probably not going to work out now either. So they have some type of a scar. Something here is haunting them from the past. There's memories from the past, and they are sad. This could be from childhood. It could be childhood trauma. This could be from their youth, adult life, just recently. They may have gotten into a situation where they had to leave because a relationship might have been toxic. So whatever it is, there are sad emotions and feelings associated with this card to this person. It's resonating from them. It's emanating from them, or radiating, I meant to say. And it is causing them to act in a very disingenuous way. I don't think there's such word as ingenuine. I don't think so. But disingenuous. They're not being as truthful because they are afraid. I'm getting the word unworthy. So they feel unworthy of you. And they shedding sad thoughts. They felt unworthy in other relationships in the past, or something happened where they just don't have a lot of self-esteem. They don't have a lot of confidence. And because of that, they found it difficult also reaching out to you and being with you. For them, it was always about the small things, petty things, little things. They weren't looking at the big picture. This all stems from something that happened in their past This is, Aries, a them problem. This is not a you problem. The only issue here is cross-watcher. If you are with Aries or if you're with anybody else, the same things will happen. This is a situation where an individual needs to heal. There's friends, family, resources out there. You need to heal. Whatever happened. Here we also have another set of cards. This is the Beginner's Tarot. Queen of Pentacles. Followed by the Two of Cups. After that, we have the High Priestess, followed by the Empress. Holy smokes, guys. Beautiful and amazing cards here. Wow. Wow. Money is a theme here too. Being settled, being independent. That's something that's very important for either you or this person I'm seeing. Here we have Queen of Pentacles. So this does talk about security, money, but it also talks about abundance in a way where it is financial and materialistic abundance. Nurturing. Your person of interest here finds you to be very nurturing. They also see that you are somebody who is, you have sound judgment. You make decisions based on logic. That's what I'm seeing right now. I'm actually hearing this. We also have here the Two of Cups. So there is a need to connect, a desire to forgive, and to ask for forgiveness, and then to exchange a cup of love, and then just be together. Unity, a union, a reunion. Here we have two people considered as soulmates. You guys could be twin flame soulmates or karmic partners, maybe even more, but this is a spiritually based romantic connection. And they do want to enter your life. They want to come into your life and they want to tell you that they are sorry. They also want, with that apology, they want to start something with you, which is sweet. It is love. This is pure love. This is true love. This is love that feels that it is a very old kind of love, either from ancient times or from a past life. This is the kind of love. Also, when you have the Six of Cups, earlier you had that. It also talks about memories of the past from the both of you, but also the desire to return to innocence, the desire to experience that first touch, first kiss, first glance, all of the new things that ever had happened back then, that high that you get, that rush of energy. They want to experience that again, but they want it to start right from the beginning. So this is exactly what your person of interest wants, and it's very sweet, it's very nice. This is unconditional pure love. I don't see a whole lot of lust here, guys. So this is really good. This is good. We have here the High Priestess. In this connection, your person of interest has a plan. Intuitively, they feel that things are going to work out, but they're not really telling you. They're keeping to themselves. They also feel that there are certain secrets that they have that they do not want to divulge. Now, these secrets, it could be between the both of you. It could be other things that they do not want to tell you. But whatever it is, it's not enough for them to just dismiss this entire connection. Okay? So whatever it is, they have it on the inside. They'll be able to manage these secrets and these plans, these ambitions that they have. Eventually, I do see them coming towards you. And we have here the Empress card. With the Empress, it does talk about how in this connection, they view you as somebody who is perfection. Now they do this. Now they feel this. They feel that you are somebody who has it all. You are nurturing, loving, caring, protecting, a long-term thinker, fertile, prosperity, growth, freedom. All of those good qualities they feel are inside of you. And they view you as this, and they see you as somebody who is just the top of the top. You can't get better than that. They really do feel that. the overall arching theme, they also see you as somebody who is quite successful. Now, remember, you did have the abundance card earlier. And with the abundance card, it does talk about materialistic well-being. And either it could be a problem, or it is not a problem, and it is something that they're looking to get into, in the sense that they're trying to be financially stable, or they feel that you are financially stable. It could also talk about how, see, money is a theme here, isn't it? Queen of Pentacles, a Queen of Coins, Nine of Pentacles, that's coins, and here we have abundance, and that's coins. So something to do with settling down, something to do with materialistic pleasures, materialistic gain, having more stability in one's life. Your person of interest here, Aries, feels that you are this person now who has it all. Now, maybe deep down, maybe you don't. But from the outside, the shell, they see this. This is how they view you. That you are somebody that has it all. You are independent. You can do everything on your own. You don't need anybody. That's what they feel. But they admire it too. And it's not as if they're coming towards you because they think you have a lot of money. They just think that that was a phase that you had to go through. And now they're recognizing that they're not unworthy. They're recognizing that they too have something to bring to the table. And that is love. Because they now value you in that way. And not just thinking about the materialistic or the physical, but now the emotional. Aries, that was intense. So I'm going to have a look at another set of cards. And these ones, this is the deck called Archangel Answer Cards. Just going to do a quick prayer. All right, these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel. So here we have reconsider followed by ask for help. You have another card in between that. Ask for help followed by no need to worry. After that, we have here ask your angels. Followed by, if you believe, communicate clearly and take action. All right, so these messages are brought to you by Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel, and here you have it. First card, the strongest. Reconsider. Reconsider what it is that you are going to say and do, the actions that you are going to take, the decisions that you are going to make in this connection, regarding this connection. Reconsider it. How? By going out and talking to some old friends. People that you trust, people that you know. It says here, ask for help from others. So clearly there's something here going on where you need to get some type of answers. And you might not even know right now that you need answers. But confide whatever your story is to a person, 2 or 3 maximum, I would say. Maximum usually is 4, but 2, 3 is good. You don't want too many people knowing whatever's going on. You don't want a lot of evil eyes either. But ask for others for help. And this is friends, family members, people that you trust. If you feel that somebody is jealous, do not connect with them. We also have over here, no need to worry. So some of you may be worried, and that's normal. I totally understand that, and it's hard to tell you not to worry. It's hard not to do that, right? But they do want you to stop worrying. There's no need to, because what's going to happen is going to happen. And it's going to happen here. We have perfect timing and divine timing. Now, this is a general love reading. This is not a private reading. So it's not going to resonate for everybody. But please, if the rest of the reading is resonating, if the majority of it is, then most likely these cards, this is going to come to fruition as well. Okay? We have here perfect timing. Things will happen, but in due time. In the meantime, we have here, ask your angels. So, do pray to the divine, the one source in the universe, the Almighty. From there, ask for permission to send Archangels Michael, Raphael, Gabriel, and Uriel through the power of Jesus. From there, in your mind's eye, within a split second, you're in the connection. You have that link. And you give permission to the angels to help you with the situation. And over time, through people, helpful people, through messages, posters, billboards, radio, songs, things like that, you will hear and sense and see and experience responses that are only going to make sense to you. You don't go out looking for it, but it will come to you and you will realize that, oh, okay, that's meant for me. You'll just know it instinctively. That is your higher self. That's your soul, which is older and wiser than you are, the body / the spirit. But when you feel it, you'll know that that's what it's meant for. Here we also have if you believe. So do ask the angels whatever questions you have. Some of it may be answered if it is practical. It has to be practical, guys. If you haven't spoken to this person in 10, 15 years, and I have had people in the comments write that, it's not practical, right? But you have to have some sort of communication with this individual so that there can be a to and fro, right? We have here, if you believe. So if you do believe, you will be able to manifest this. The belief has to be true, but it also has to be practical. Now, we also have here, communicate clearly. So communicate clearly, this shows me that there's going to be an opportunity in the coming days. And when you do get a chance, do communicate. Do not taunt. Do not mock. Do not be sarcastic. Just be straight, direct to the point, okay? Do not write pages and pages. Make it short and sweet. Let this person know what's on your mind. Use the I method. I feel this. I believe that. I think that. Because that way at least you can start the conversation. It's less aggressive. And it's a nicer way because now you're simply just talking about yourself. You're not opinionated, right? This person won't feel. They won't feel so embarrassed anymore. Remember the illusion. They won't feel so shy anymore. You have to be the person here who's going to take the lead, Aries. We also have here, take action. That's exactly it. Take action. You are the one who's going to take the lead here. Aries, you guys are leaders. You have that characteristic. And you can lead. Sometimes it can be very fast. Here, I see the best way is to lead slowly. Because with that sense of working slow and getting there step by step, your person of interest would also be able to make the decisions that they need to. That wisdom comes to them. That Two of Cups, they will be able to speak to you. The trauma and whatever has been going on, the petty disagreements, arguments, the things that have been going on in their mind, that will eventually settle. But it can't happen over weeks. Might take months, maybe even years, for something like this to change. But I do see that. I do see you guys connecting, and I do see here words being spoken, but also you taking it easy. It's hard, I know, but I'm just a messenger, okay? All right, guys, that is your reading. Thank you so much for tuning in. For those of you who are new to this channel, I do have another channel called Asnointia Audio. On that channel, I do have free videos just like here, and the videos there I have are on topics such as past life and spiritual connections. What and who are they? I also have some on relationship-related advice. I also have one on negative energies. What and who are negative energies? How to recognize and remove such things. For those of you who are interested in personal readings, yes, I do personal readings. You can go to my website, www.asnointia.com. You can also see the link below in the description here. And once you get to the rates and packages section, you'll see that as one of the pages that I have. You'll see the packages that I have, okay? Do read the description, please, before you place an order. That way you'll know what to expect. And I've written as much detail as possible so that you know exactly what you're going to be receiving. The past life package does take a while, but it is very informative. It's very helpful. Mind you, not all of the readings are always past life. It could be a small portion of you that have a future life reading, which means that basically right now, you are not scheduled to be together, but a few hundred years from now, you can be together. I have done, the majority of my readings are past life, but I have done at least 4% of the readings. They are set in the future. And that's even more complicated for me to do because I don't even know sometimes what I'm seeing. And explaining it is a bit difficult, but it does provide you with an understanding as to how your souls know each other. What's so common there? How do you guys know each other? What happened and what's happening now based on the history between the both of you? Love readings I also have, as well as something called the chakra checkup. And that I have to help you get rid of negative energies from your home, around your aura, and inside of your body. So I do tell you what you have and how many you have. And I tell you how to get rid of these things. You had there, if you believe, right? You had the card. You also have no need to worry. Now, worries and beliefs are related to manifestation and the thought that comes out from you, right? It emanates, right? The problem here is sometimes when we have certain types of thoughts, it actually attracts negative energies. So that's why I created that package, because it actually helps you get rid of negative energies. You will get whatever's owed to you karmically. You will get whatever's owed to you in your book of life. But if you have negative energies, it is very difficult to even achieve that. This is why I created that package. If you feel that there's a misalignment between your mind, body, spirit, and your soul, that package I've created to help you. Also, if you feel you need something just a little less and not so intense as a personal reading, I do have some packages that are self-help guides. Please have a look at that as well. All right, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm going to ask, and going forward, I will be asking this now. Please do like, share, and subscribe. The channel has not been doing so well a while ago. People can't really find me right now because, like you know, unfortunately, I have been a bit sick, and with the whole, respiratory stuff and the weather being what it is right now, I do upload a little later because I have to do a lot of edits. And I'm really sorry about that, guys, but I do appreciate you and your patience and your support. Please do, like I said, like, share, and subscribe so that I can get back up there. And hopefully do pray for me, guys, that I'm able to overcome these type of allergies and these type of things that I've been going through over the past year. It's been a year. It's getting pretty frustrating for me too. And it's even hard for me to upload things to Asnointia Audio, which you may have known. It's been a while, but I am working on something, and hopefully soon I'll have something up there too. All right, guys, you all take care. Stay safe. I'll see you guys again. Bye now.